Hey, what's up, volleyball community? Hope you guys are doing well. Hari from Wonder of Volleyball here, and welcome to my corner of the internet. In this channel, you'll be getting to know about all things volleyball. Like and subscribe, and let's get into today's video. Throughout every calendar year, there are so many championships take place all around the globe in volleyball. Apart from that, there are many competitions conducted both locally and internationally for volleyball teams. So many skilled players and teams from all over the world participate in each championships, and at the end of it all, one team becomes the champion of the champions. Teams and players prepare for each championship to the best of their ability, and they give their all to win the competition. In this video, I'll be discussing in detail about the top championships in volleyball and sprinkle some interesting facts along the way. So don't skip and watch till the end. Before we go any further, kindly note that all the facts I've mentioned in this video are relevant at the time of recording only. There's a possibility that some of the facts, like the medal stats, will change in the future. A player qualifying for a national volleyball team. Every player's playing journey starts from the very beginning. First, they learn the basics of the sport, develop a serious interest and love towards it, practice consistently to perfect their skills, perform really well in their school level competitions, graduate to the states team, perform pretty exceptional over there, move to the national setup and keep their place in the national team through their consistent and comparatively impactful performances for their team. You need to understand that this is just a basic outline of how the qualification structure works for a player qualifying to the national team, and the requirements and the qualification system is considerably different to each country. Top championships in volleyball: Olympic Games, Volleyball World Championship, Volleyball Men's and Women's World Cup, Beach World Championship for both men's and women's national teams, and Challenger Cup / Nations League are the top championships in volleyball. Olympic Games. There are a couple versions of volleyball being played at the Olympic Games. They are indoor and beach volleyball. The indoor version of the sport was inducted in 1964, and on the other hand, the beach volleyball was introduced to the Olympic Games in 1996. The Olympic Games Volleyball Championship takes place between a gap of 4 years, and until now, Russia have won 7 and 4 gold medals in both men's and women's volleyball respectively. Volleyball World Championship. Just like the Olympic Games Volleyball Championship, the Volleyball World Championship also takes place between a gap of 4 years, and it is an international tournament for both men's and women's national volleyball teams. The first Volleyball World Championship took place in 1949 at Prague, France. Up to this point, Russia is the only team that participated in all the World Championship tournaments. As a result of that, they won the Volleyball World Championship for 6 times. The first Women's World Volleyball Championship took place in 1952. Also in the Women's World Championships, Russia managed to win it for 7 times. The Women's World Volleyball Championship takes place between a gap of 4 years, just like their male counterparts. If you are finding value in this video up to this point, kindly consider sharing it with the people who want to know about the top championships in volleyball. Men's and Women's Volleyball World Cup. It is an international tournament contested by both men's and women's senior national volleyball teams. Brazil leads the medal tally in Men's World Cup, winning 3 gold medals up to this point, and in the Women's World Cup, China have won 5 gold medals until now. In 1965, the first Men's Volleyball World Cup was contested, and in 1973, the first Women's Volleyball World Cup took place. Beach Volleyball World Championship for both men's and women's national teams. This is a tournament that is organized by International Volleyball Federation (FIB), and the official first edition of the tournament took place in 1997 at Los Angeles, USA. Since then, it's been conducted between a gap of 2 years. The Challenger Cup and the Nations League. The Challenger Cup and the Nations League were first introduced in 2018 by the International Volleyball Federation (FIB). This is a tournament for both men's and women's national volleyball teams. It replaced the FIB Volleyball World League for men's and FIB Volleyball World Grand Prix for women's volleyball teams. The Challengers Cup and the Nations League is being held annually ever since their introduction in 2018. By now, I'm sure that you have a clear idea on what are the top championships in volleyball. These are pretty prestigious tournaments, and as I mentioned earlier, the participants will give their all to win each one of them. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to Wonder of Volleyball if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now and take care.